Hello YouTube, DevilSketch here with another tutorial. It's been a while and I apologize for that, but I've been hard at work with some pretty cool stuff. One of the things being a dwarven city, and I've already begun building a dwarven city and it's looking pretty awesome. So hopefully you're looking forward to that. I'll try to get it done in the weekend, hopefully Sunday. So I congratulate you so much for being so patient. Well, this video is gonna be a tutorial slash a bit of new statue design. So some pretty interesting stuff. The first thing we got over here is two things. First off, I saw, I think, Jerocraft, his statue videos, and he did one with some wings. So I thought, well, I could do some wings. So what I did was these wings. They're not perfect yet, and I kind of want to wait for when I get my texture pack updated, so I can get what are they? The quartz blocks, and try sort of the white wings instead. But this for now is actually pretty cool because I can use the cobblestone walls for sort of added feathers or something like that, and it looks okay. I'm still working on the wings a bit, but certainly there's something new coming up for the next update. And over here we got a Minotaur, and he's got an axe, a new weapon design. So sort of, yeah, fairly basic. You get the point. I think it's kind of hard to make an axe, but I think this works. And I'll just make it day here. And the Minotaur is basically just a body with a bull's head. This is the very traditional, very classic, very Greek mythology representation of the Minotaur. I also tried making a my own version of Minotaur, sort of more crouched, more beastie, a bit large as well, but I haven't really. It's not done yet, and it's kind of harder to do. This was fairly easy to do actually, kind of surprising, and yeah. But I'm gonna work on a more fantasy-like Minotaur. If you've played God of War, the Minotaurs in that are freaking awesome, and I'm trying to make something like that, and hopefully it will be very soon. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Also, Centaur. Yep. I just decided to make a Centaur because I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a video on mythological statues. So I did the angel, and then I thought, well, maybe a Centaur. And so I did. What I did was just take the regular horse and just paste in a guy, or just build a guy on top of his head instead. And as you can see, the body seems a bit big in comparison to this guy. I mean, it works. You could make it work. You could use it, but what it did was actually force me into sort of rethinking the horse, or at least making it smaller, which I have been wanting to do, but just couldn't pull myself together to do it because the horse was a freaking pain to do. But I did it anyways. It took a lot of time, but I finally got to this design. It's a bit smaller. It looks very much like, it's not that much smaller, but it is smaller, and it does make some difference. And it still looks okay actually, with a rider on it. And as you can see here, and a Danish flag. I know there's a lot of Danes out there, and this is for you. Actually, I was just bored, and thought it'd be neat. And here we got a full armored knight on his horse, and he has a cape, and it's on the horse. It might look a bit short-legged in comparison to that, and the legs might fit a bit better. But this it sort of gets a more hound look, but you know, you gotta, yeah. I just had to make it smaller so the body would fit better with the horse. So this is the final design of the centaur. I think this one works way better. A centaur, because the body's a bit smaller, and that way the torso becomes a bit bigger. And so that's pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna try to use this. You could give him a bow or something just to be extremely generic and boring. No, that would look awesome. We could try that. Should we try that? Oh, yeah, let's try that. Okay, so where's the guy? Let's just take our speed up to something like 4. Vote. And we got the guy with the bow. So the guy with the bow is something like that and that. And he has a quiver. And oh, I can't remember anything. I'm just looking at it. Something like that. And that. Okay, and a quiver. Yeah. Let's try that. I've already forgotten exactly what it looked like. Isn't that just amazing? Okay, so it was something like, let's just take our speed down to 1 again. Something like this. Oh, I think so. And then a brick, and there we go. And let's just get some fence and a wall there. So I think something like that. It would certainly look kind of cool if we had a bow going that way. So the bow would be lying here, and this arc, and his arm would sort of his arm would be on an arrow or something like that, and he would stretch it out. But yeah, it will also be kind of difficult to make. So there. I mean, even that just works. You could do that. That looks fine. Oh, it already looks so good. You know what? The brown braces just looks way better with the leather one. So brick. It is brick. Okay, so upside down stair and a regular stair and upside down stair and a regular stair as well. And excuse me. And I think it is something like that. And his quiver is supposed to be something like this, and I think that. So that might be kind of cool. So this was actually on the wrong centaur. It was supposed to be in that one, but yeah, this is just for visual representation, so it's fine. Kind of mix it up a bit with this one, so I'll just do something like that. Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. You can give him black hair instead, if you want to, or make a black horse. Bob bob. That looks awesome. Even on this one, even on the wrong one. Maybe the wrong one does look better. No, the body's just it's a bit too big, but the horse just looks better. Because this is a bit too short. Like maybe I should make the like shorter, longer, not shorter. You know what? Could you just sort of decide, does that or that look better? You know what? I can't really tell the difference. Well, I can, but it's so minute. Smaller is better because then less space. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So we got a new horse design, or new dork design, a new dog design. That's kind of cool. Well, yeah, some pretty interesting stuff. I also think I'm gonna show you how to make that bull head. So if we just build a quick body, I'm not gonna go through it. I'm just gonna do quick. So let's say we have our feet placement, and put there, and some stairs. Let's grab that, and I definitely need those stairs, so I'm gonna get them right back. There we go, and there, and there, and there, and there, and we got this, and that, and that. And then we got a to protect his private area. And whoops, there and there. Good. And we'll just create a regular T shape. Just a quick torso, and you know what? A full block there and a full block there, because this guy needs to look bulky, because he is a minotaur. So this body, just you know the routine if you've been watching these videos. If you are new to the channel, go back and watch some of the early ones. Watch the statues tutorial thing. It would really help you out a lot. Oh, what did I do here? I did something here. Ooh, I think something like that. And that. And perhaps that. No. Yeah, I think that. Just because it's a body. Okay, so the bullhead over there, it looks a bit large, but it's okay. Oh, it looks so cool. Okay, so what we do here is take that, and just raise by 1, 2, up there, 1, 2, 3. So I'll just grab a brick block. Okay, fine. Oh, the arms are kind of important. So just pull out some arms like that and like that. Okay, fine. So we'll start off here, 1, 2, 3. That's our start block, and we'll just go, and it's getting dark. So we have a start block, brick block. So we'll just do a stair and a full block and a stair. But that way, we have now created the bullhead. If you just place an upside down stair there and an upside down stair there, and a full block here, I think. Yep. And you know what? You could also place a full block here, just so it looks like he has a bit of hair growing on his body, I guess, which is certainly pretty important because he is this bull man guy. And I found out that these really add to the character. I don't know if I placed anything there. Did I? Yeah, I did. But you could just do that and then do this, because that way you get that hack. And yeah, yep, definitely looks awesome. Hope you're following. And then just full block there, and a stair there, and a stair there, and also a full block there. At least I would do so that. Yeah, I would do that. And the horns, I guess you could use fence, but that would be kind of lame-o. So I would use some walls, and you could do that if you prefer that. Definitely a lot of options for the horns, or you could do that, very traditional. This look a bit big, but also has something to it that looks awesome. Or you could just do that if you're that kind of type, or the small ones, or the really big ones, the really big ones. Or we could use that for an Egyptian design. Oh, that'd be awesome. You know what? For now, let's just do these. So, yep. You could say that those kind of act like ears. Certainly pretty cool. And what you could do is add just a bit right there, or just a slab into that. I think the slab might work better. Whoops, slab. And let's just finish off his arms right here. There we go. That's a pretty small base, so let's just make it a bit bigger. Maybe a tail, would that be awesome? I don't know. certainly could be kind of interesting. I have no idea what that would look. Probably look something like that. Maybe that. I guess you could do it. Wouldn't yeah, you could do that. We could use the walls, but we're not gonna. That looks weird. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. You could have a shield. No, the bull's head. That's pretty much the important part. So remember that. And oh, something else. This right here, you could make it a full block instead if you really want to, and that might make him look a bit more bulky, which is certainly a good thing when you're doing a Minotaur. That was the tutorial bit of this video. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and they will of course be part of the next statues download map thing update, update 4 I believe, and possibly also a Minotaur, more fantasy like Minotaur. I will definitely use this Minotaur a lot. I think even the classic one looks great. I really think it's awesome. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and I thank you so much for watching, and bye.